Mastering the downward dog pose for optimal stretching in yoga. Glad you could join us today as we dive into the world of yoga, focusing on one of the most popular yoga poses, the downward dog. Let's unravel the mystery behind this beneficial pose. We'll start by understanding what the downward dog is. This fundamental yoga pose is a full-body stretch that targets your arms, shoulders, and calves while strengthening your spine and improving posture. Quite a lot for a single pose, isn't it? But why incorporate it into your routine? The downward dog creates balance in your body, improves digestion, and aids in relieving back pain. It also promotes blood flow to the brain, providing a calming effect on the mind. Now that we know its benefits, how do we get into the downward dog pose? Begin on all fours, ensuring your wrists are under your shoulders and knees under your hips. This is the starting point called the tabletop position. Next, lift your hips towards the sky by pressing your hands into the mat. Slowly straighten your legs, but remember, it's perfectly fine if your heels don't touch the ground. The idea is to form an inverted V shape with your body. As you maintain the pose, breathe deeply. This pose encourages full body circulation, so ensure your breath is flowing freely. Keep your head between your arms and gaze towards your legs. Ensure your hands and feet are aligned. Distribute your weight evenly across all 4 points. This will help you maintain balance and avoid straining any particular part of your body. Let's talk about common mistakes. Don't let your shoulders creep up to your ears, keep them away. Also, avoid locking your knees. Keep a slight bend to avoid straining them. Remember, yoga is not about pushing your limits but respecting them. Don't force your body into the pose, let it happen naturally. It's all right if your pose doesn't look like the pictures, find what feels good for you. Practicing the downward dog daily will enhance its benefits. As you become more comfortable with the pose, you'll notice improved flexibility, strength, and overall wellness. Give it time and be patient with your progress. Incorporating downward dog into your yoga routine is a step towards a healthier, more balanced lifestyle. It's more than just a pose, it's an exercise in mindfulness and body awareness. So next time you step onto your yoga mat, remember the downward dog. Use it to stretch, strengthen, and calm your body and mind. And as always, breathe deeply and enjoy the journey.
Here are some tips for proper alignment in downward dog pose. Keep your shoulders back and down away from your ears. Don't hunch your back, press your chest forward slightly. Engage your core to keep your lower back from sagging. Distribute your weight evenly between your hands and feet. Benefits of downward dog pose. Stretches the hamstrings, calves, and spine. Strengthens the arms, legs, and core. Improves posture. Relieves back pain. Reduces stress and anxiety. Invigorates the circulatory system. Here are some modifications for downward dog pose. If your heels don't reach the mat, bend your knees as much as needed. If your wrists bother you, place your hands on blocks or yoga wedges. If you have carpal tunnel syndrome, place your hands wider than shoulder width apart. If you have neck pain, keep your gaze neutral instead of looking between your legs. Downward facing dog is a great pose for all levels of yoga practitioners. With proper alignment and modifications, it can be a safe and effective way to improve your strength, flexibility, and overall well-being. I hope this helps.